Hello, hello, hello. Rose, how are you, love? How are you? Hey, cousin, how are you? All right, so let's do this. If you're wondering about these glasses, hey, glasses, I just haven't had glasses in forever, and I do need to get a pair. But these are blue light filter glasses to help me do these things where I'm not going blind. And I really, first off, I like the shape of these glasses. So I will be so when I go get glasses, I want this shape glasses. And I like this pinky color, but I'm probably gonna get a pair of black glasses and then get some pink glasses. So just sharing a little bit. All right. So tonight, if you watch this in the replay, tell me what your fall fragrances are. Tell me, are you ready, getting ready for fall? Not that fall is going to be all that. It's going to be the COVID fall. Oh, I got black ones too. Um, it's going to be the COVID fall. So, but anyway, I'm getting blurry. Hmm, wonder what that's about. I know my settings should be fine. I should be on my, no, I'm on my Wi-Fi. But let me know. Let me see what's going on. Oh, let me go check that. Hi, Dion. I don't necessarily say I'm tired of the heat, but when it comes down to my fragrances, I tend to like the more cool weather fragrances because you can't wear everything when it's hot outside. I mean, you just really can't. I know people are like, I wear what I want when I want, but the reality is that some things you just cannot wear. So I like, and I'm just ready for some sexy, spicy fall fragrances. So if you watch this, don't forget, I need people to make comments. I just need some comments. Okay. So anyway, so we're going to talk about fall fragrances. I got a lot of them. Now, here's the deal. These aren't like super new fragrances. No, 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 no. These are just things that are new to my collection. And some of them I bought like toward the end of winter, early spring, which I knew I didn't really get to wear them that much. So these are things that I've had for a while. Some are brand new. Some I've had for a while, but I just really haven't had the time or the weather to wear them to see what they're really like. Does that make sense? Because it's like certain fragrances really don't do well in the heat. They're too spicy, they're too sweet. You just can't wear them in the heat. So, um, so that's what I'm looking at now. So that's what I'm gonna wear. Now, somebody just told me that this damn thing said 3 a.m. to come on. What kind of bullshit is that? Okay, so let's start it. Because I got a lot. I'm not trying to be here all day. I'm not trying to be on here forever. I'm trying to be better about these things. So let's get started. Hi, Indecence. Okay, so now one of the things that I noticed as I was preparing is I apparently really love Orientals. I knew I did, but this is like, really, Louise? Really? Because almost everything is Oriental. There's a few other things, but primarily it's all Orientals. So let's get started, especially Oriental florals. This is the first Oriental floral. This is Tuberose's Mystique by, hey, Danny. Oh, your cone room is so bad. So this is by Bulgari. Now this is an Oriental floral, of course. This of course has blackcurrant, Divana, tuberose, absolute vanilla, absolute and myrrh. So it doesn't have a lot. I'm very blurry. What the hell is going on? Okay, let me check this out. Let me check this out. Okay, let me just change this for us. Okay, did that help? What the hell is going on up in here? Let me see. Let me see if so has that helped? Because I changed my connection. Much better. Okay, so there we go. I might have been on the wrong internet because I'm connected to two different ones now. Uh, Much better. Okay, okay. So here we go. So let's talk about. So this is Tuberose Mystique. I did buy this toward the end. First off, the bottle is stunning. Look at this bottle. This blue is gorgeous to me. Anyway, this is a beautiful tuberose. It's a nice creamy tuberose. Now, I will say I have noticed that this is like tuberose light. It's not quite as strong as a lot of the tuberoses I have. So this is a really pretty one for in case you're trying to you want to try. Hi Helen, how are you? You want to try tuberose, but you're a little bit not you like, I don't know if I really like it. So the difference is this isn't a bubblegummy tuberose. This is just like a really pretty creamy tuberose. So this is Tuberose Mystique. We're going to see how it lasts when it gets a little cooler outside, things like that. Now, let me just tell y'all something. I know people be doing on here like fall fragrances and winter fragrances. They all about the same to me. I just got to be honest with you. I don't really think like, okay, so I have a fall fragrance, but then I got the winter fragrances. They pretty much are the same damn thing. But what will probably happen is I probably will have bought some new fragrances during my winter time, and then we'll call them winter fragrances. Let's just be honest about that. Because people be trying to like delineate and distinguish and shit. It's all cool weather. Now I know the fall isn't quite as cool, but it's like, it's sweaters and we getting all ready for all that stuff. We start wearing the same things. I'm really loving these glasses. Just don't mind me in these glasses. Okay, next up is this one. This is Banana Republic Tobacco and Tonka Bean. Now you will notice that there's going to be a mix of price points because some are less expensive and some are expensive as hell. So you know how I roll. This has pear and Mirabelle plum on the top with the little coconut, tobacco leaves, vanilla bean, and tonka. Now let me tell y'all this. This is actually supposedly for men, but I swear to y'all, I love this scent. Oh my goodness, it's something about the plum. I think of, you know what? Some fragrances are good all year long, and I am going to talk about some of those. That's on my list of things to do. Danny is like all year long fragrances, but when you get into those like really heavy, gourmandy, sweet, spicy things, no, this is so pretty though. It's not masculine at all to me. It's very pretty much unisex because it's got this, it's very sweet. Hey, Coco, it's got the sweetness to it from the plum and the pear, but then it's got a little smokiness from the tobacco. This is Banana Republic's Tobacco and Tonka Bean. I love this thing. I've worn it a few times recently. Now, I don't think it has the greatest staying power, but what this one right here, this one is nice and it's so inexpensive. You have to get it on like Fragrance Net, or I think Fragrance Net is the only one that has it right now. But it is so beautiful on. Oh my goodness, and it's just so surprising. So that's Tobacco and Tonka Bean. Okay, so next up, let me go right here. I'm really liking my more sophisticated, my more intelligent look. All right, next up is, what did I just do? Hold on, I messed up something. Hold on. So this is Girl of Now Shine, as opposed to the regular Girl of Now, as opposed to the Girl of Now Forever. The difference with this one is it's almost the same as the original Girl of Now. It just has it has pear and pineapple in it, and then it has a little more floral. It has like lang lang. So I like it because it takes Girl of Now and freshens it up, but it's still that gourmandy almond pistachio orange blossom kind of vibe, but it's just got the freshening of the pear and the pineapple to make it really a really more more dynamic fragrance as opposed to Girl of Now. Girl of Now is very sweet, very orange blossomy, but this one has like the little fruitiness to it that I like. Now this one is, what is this? Is this an Oriental? Yep, this is an Oriental floral. I'm telling you, I was like doing this list and I was like, okay, so basically fall is Orientals, Oriental florals, Oriental vanillas, Oriental woodies, Oriental. I mean, it's like the majority of this whole list is some type of Oriental. So just be aware of that. All right, so next up is, I think I got about 30 right here for y'all. So I'm trying to move fast. I'm trying to move through them. I almost forgot this one, then I had to remember. Elena Exclusive. Not be confused with Delina, but Elena Exclusive. Because Elena Exclusive is the, the darker, sexier sister to Delina. Orientals are. So this one has more oud. It has oud in it. It's more incensey. It's still a rose fragrance, but it's a much deeper, darker one than the original Delina. So this is like, if you're gonna, honestly, of the two of them, I would say if you're thinking about trying one of them, I'll try Delina Exclusive, because Delina is a little more polarizing with the rhubarb, with the tart, the sharp note in it, sour note. Where this is like a very sexy, deep, dark. She's a deep dark. I always say she's a deep dark sister. In that she's a deep dark sister, the deep dark sexy sister, and that's an Oriental. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's got a lot. Yeah, that thing lasts too. It really does. Okay, next up is this one. And this is Amethyst Exquisite. First off, I love the bottles of Amethyst because, it's Lalique. And Lalique makes good, they're a glass maker. We expect nothing less from them, right? Okay, so this is actually a floral fruity. I like this one because I like the original Amethyst, but I like this one a little more because it's just a little more sophisticated. It's got a little more class to it. It's got a little floral note. It still has the berry notes. It got rid of the pink pepper, so it's not as spicy, but it's like more of a floral fruity as opposed to like that spicierness of it. So it still has that DNA of Amethyst, but it's a tad more provocative. So that's why she's coming up for the fall. Look at me I'm getting fast. Yes. So we got that one. Now next up, which I didn't pick up my full bottle. My full bottle is sitting at my box. But next up is another Oriental floral, Jasmine Rouge. Thank Dr. Rose for this one. So the Jasmine Rouge is just, she is stunning. I mean, y'all know I ain't a big Tom Ford fan. Me and Tom, but Jasmine Rouge, I have got to say, is just a sexy beast. This a sexy hoe. This a sexy bitch. This is a sexy one right here, honey. She is sexy all day long. Honey, this is sexy, baby. It has bergamot, mandarin, cinnamon, ginger, cardamom, black and white pepper, sambac jasmine, broom, neroli, lang lang, clary sage, Mexican vanilla, lavender, leatherwood, and amber notes. Is it blind buyer worthy? I think so. However, I do have a large bottle coming. It will be here tomorrow. I will be putting it on my decant list. So if you want to try it out and you're just not quite ready to commit to it, I will have this on my decant list because I was able to get a big bottle of it at a good price. But yes, baby, this is, and I will say this, Dr. Rose says this is, my girl Rose says that this is a sexy, date, and she right. This is sexy as hell. I can't even dispute it. Tom got in for this one. This is just like, bitch, yes. Just to tell the truth. So yeah, Tom Ford will be on there as of tomorrow. Okay. Next up is this little treat of mine. Um, they're a little bit different. Jasmine Rouge is a little bit different than Jasmine Wisp because Jasmine Wisp is fruitier. Jasmine Wisp has the passion fruit and all the fruits in it, whereas Jasmine Rouge is very deep and seductive. So they're similar, but not they're enough apart that you can have them both. I mean, like, really, they do. They're enough apart that, yeah, you can have them both. Okay, so next up is Erin's Evening Rose. Now, as I keep saying, everybody's sleeping on Erin Beauty. Erin Beauty, but the only thing with Erin is hard to get in. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm about to update the decant list with a lot of my fall ones. I will be doing an updated decant list night. We'll talk about all the new stuff I've got on there because I got some good stuff. Okay, so this is Erin Evening Rose, another Oriental floral. And this is, what's in this one? It has blackberry, it has cognac, and it has rose centifolia and incense. So this is like this really. Now, the interesting thing about Erin, this one, is that it's really not like the Erin aesthetic. Like the Erin Beauty aesthetic is very Hamptons, very, very country club. You know what I'm saying? She's got this very, aesthetic like this. Whereas Evening Rose is sexy as hell. Yeah, I want the full bottle of this because I bought this to try it out. This is my blind buy because I'm that crazy. But this is definitely full bottle. It's got this incensey. It's got this sexiness to it. It has the incense in it, the rose and the cognac. And y'all know I love a little boozy version. Yes, it's a spicy rose because it's an incensey rose with a little booze in it. So this is already on the decant list. This is so sexy. And like I said, people sleep on Erin Beauty, so you ain't gonna smell yourself all over the place because that's not one of those really super popular brands. People don't really talk about Miss Erin, but this one, she got in for this one. Evening Rose, baby, yes. So that's my little baby Evening Rose right there. Now let's grab this one. There's so many of them, I couldn't put them all out at the same time. So just bear with me. Okay. So I'm having it's totally different. I like to have different okay, it's a different boozy rose because it's got that incense to it. Where Roses Barbaranza and Parfait de Roses are more they're a little sweeter, they're a little more jammy. That one is not sweet, not that sweet at all. It's incensey. It's more kind of like Delina. Delina and Evening Rose are kind of similar on the fact that they're like incensey and spicy. But so Elena Exclusive, I mean, not the regular Delina. But yeah, so it's more like that one as opposed to Roses Barbaranza and Parfait de Roses. Next up is Rose Rouge by Van Cleef and Arpels. This is another Oriental floral. Surprise, surprise. So this one is, now this honestly is a dupe for Parfait de Roses. When I first smelled it, that's what I got from it. Hey, Michelle. I got that from it. Now the difference is this has blackcurrant, pink pepper, and bergamot, rose, vetiver, and raspberry, musk, cacao pod, patchouli, benzoin, vanilla, and vetiver. So let me tell y'all this. This is very similar to like Parfait de Roses, but it doesn't have the boozy note. The thing with the Van Cleef and Arpels ones is that they have a tendency to have like the little chocolatey vibe to them. So a little cocoa in them, which gives them this little kind of almost dry kind of vibe to it. Coco, you gonna stay away. We don't want to hear about the blush palette right now, even though I'm gonna go look it up. Right? So it's very similar in scent to Parfait de Roses. Roses Barbarans is kind of right between the middle of those two. So this is called Rose Rouge by Van Cleef and Arpels. Once again, all this stuff is on the decant list if you want to try them out. But it is very similar. It just doesn't have the booziness of them because it's missing the booziness. So it's got the scent of it. And the difference is like one of the things I noticed with the Van Cleef and Arpels ones is like a lot of them have they have like this they use cacao a lot in this particular collection. And so there's a slight dryness to it, which is beautiful because it gives it like this dry, like this dryness to the scent that is quite delightful. So that's Rose Rouge. All right, next up, I'm trying to see how fast I can get through these 30. I'm not doing well. Okay, now we all know about this one. I don't even have to say that much about this one. Y'all gonna be like, yeah, we've been hearing about this one. We know how much you love it. So here we go. I don't even have to say that much, so we're not even gonna talk about this one as much. Dancing Roses by Viktor and Rolf. This is cherries and cherry brandy. I mean, this is rose with cherry brandy. Y'all know I love it. I'm not even gonna get deep into it. I'm not even gonna talk about it too much. I'm just gonna say that dancing roses. But it's gonna be so cute when it gets cooler outside because I got my little layering plans for it. There we go. She said you finally got one. Now I have spoken ad nauseum. I am going to do a Viktor and Rolf Magic Collection night, so I'm not going to go too deep into it now because I'm going to go through the whole Magic Collection, the stuff that I have of it. Okay, and I'm not going to talk too much about this because I did the whole Kilian thing, but this is Woman in Gold. And so this is a chypre floral. This has aldehydes in it. This has what else does it have in it? Bergamot, mandarin orange. I love this damn thing. Tonka bean vanilla, some freesia. So here's the thing with this one. This, like I said, is a very country club. This is very okay, let me get it right. This is for the woman of leisure who does things like charity work. This is very charity work. This is very, ladies social group presidents. This is what the president of a social group would have. That's what she wears. She wears this because when she comes out to the events, she is the top dog, and she's gonna smell like the top dog. This is a top dog. This is a top lady scent. Okay, just right. I don't understand where it comes from either, but it is there. Oh, okay. I'm like, what is this? What is this right here? All right, here's this one. We just talked about Van Cleef and Arpels. We talk about them. We cannot not talk about Orchidee Vanille. Now, honestly, Orchidee Vanille I feel is like an all-year scent. So it's going to be one of my all-year scents. But this is a floral. But the thing with this is a dry vanilla. So this is a little bit different than a lot of the vanillas I already have. This one has This one has a whole lot going on it. It also has cacao in it. It also has mandarin orange. It has a little lychee in it. It has almond and violet, vanilla, a little cedar, a little vanilla orchid, tonka bean, white musk, rose, and dark chocolate. So it has a little dark chocolate. So it has a very, so there's like this running theme of like chocolatey vibes in these. But let me tell you, it is so pretty. It's a drier vanilla. It's a beautiful vanilla, but it isn't such a sweet vanilla. It's not a sweet vanilla. It's kind of got a dryness to it, and that chocolate balances it out. So it's kind of got this chocolatiness to it, and then it's got the rose. Mm, It's a very subtle fragrance, and it's very striking in its very subtleties. Because like if you're wearing it, the chocolate doesn't give it, what it does is it gives it helps with the dryness to it, because it's not the dark chocolate bitterness. But what I say is like it's striking in its own way because it has a subtleness to it. Whereas when people smell it on you, smell it on you, it's not something like Elena Exclusive, which is in your face. This is one of those things that if you were like around people, they would be smelling it and wouldn't even really notice how, they would know, wow, there's this really wonderful scent around me, but it wouldn't be so overpowering. They'd be like, dang, she got on all that fragrance. But you would just be like this subtle, beautiful, like a fairy in the room, because you're just like leaving this scent trail that's just like a little delicateness. I went all in on that one, didn't I? It's just got a little delicate vibe to it. All right. Let me get this. Oh, I forgot all about this one. Well, I'm going to have to take you out too because I forgot about you. All right. Choco Violet by Manse, which is an Oriental vanilla. This one is hazelnut and chocolate with vanilla in it. That's pretty much all it is. It's got orange, it's got bergamot, but it's got a lot of hazelnut, dark chocolate, violet, vanilla, and white musk. I'll be honest with you, what it does on me, it's like the chocolate is there, but it's really the hazelnut on me. So it's like a nutty vanilla vibe on me. But this is like, if you really want to do some chocolatey vibe with and then the violet is there. Oh man, it smells so good. This smells so good, y'all. It's just like, it is, like, it's like Nutella on crack. It really is, because it's got that hazelnut chocolate vibe. Then it's got that orangey vibe. Ooh, and vanilla. This is one of those gourmands where you smell like a dessert. You smell like a really good dessert. All right. Next up is Essence number 9 Tuberose by Elisab. The House of Elisab. Now this has not a lot of notes in it. It has tuberose, bergamot, cinnamon, and white musk. That is it. It has those 4 notes. This is a Francis Kirchen one, because he's done a lot with Elisab, Nina Ricci, Burberry. So this is my spicy tuberose. It is a creamy tuberose. It's not a bubblegummy one, but it's got but it has a slight spiciness from the cinnamon. This one's gonna smell so good on one. So good. So good. So good. I'm just ready for her. I'm just ready for it. So it's a spicy, it's a spicy tuberose, but it's a creamy, but it has a slight spiciness, which means that it really kind of goes for the winter and fall, because that cinnamon gives it that nice little fall vibe to it. All right. Love Don't Be Shy by Kilian. Not gonna go deep into it. I've had it for a while. That's what I said. A lot of this stuff I've been buying, I just haven't really talked about it because I was like, okay, this is for fall. I can't wear it anytime soon. So let me just, it's kind of like I threw it in there and said something about it, and that was it. So this is Love Don't Be Shy by Kilian. This is, of course, Orange Blossom, Marshmallow, Sweet Candied Ass. This is a sweet ass candy. It's got, the rose honeysuckle, I'm trying to be like you, Danny, you know, because you be sliding in makeup on us all the time. It's got vanilla, caramel, sugar, and lavender. So this is very, very sweetness. So if you don't like something that's super sweet, you do not want love, don't be shy. But it is a sweet caramel, honeysuckle, orange blossom, and it's definitely for somebody who wants to wear something sweet on. So love, don't be shy. I'm just saying, man, Daddy. I'm just throwing that out there a little bit. I'm just throwing that out there just a little bit. Just a little bit. All right. This is playing with the devil. If you notice, Coco's gonna notice I changed the travel spray for this one because I like this travel spray, but I don't like Voulez-Vous Coucher that much. Okay, so this one is lychee, blood orange, black currant, and white peach on the top notes. Then it has pimento and pepper on it. And then it has rose and jasmine. So that's what is in the heart. And then it has woody notes of sandalwood, cedar, and patchouli. So like I said, this has this sweetness and it's really sexy. It has this sweet vibe to it. But then that pimento and pepper. Okay, I will. This is another Oriental floral. So like I said, this one has this kind of spicy sweetness with that pimento. I'm telling you, that pimento takes it to another level. And then it's just so sexy and so interesting. It's sexy. Listen, it's sexy for these glasses. You know what I'm saying? It's nerdy girl sexy because it's very sexy. It's very flirtatious. It's very suggestive. But it's for somebody who's like this, where they're like, what? Yes, glasses and sexy. That's all I'm saying. Next up is Shergie. Hi, Danielle. It's Shergie by Serge Lutens. All right, so this is Shergie by Serge Lutens. This is an Oriental spicy. Now this one, I gotta wear it when it gets cold because this one, baby, is intense. It is an intense scent. Okay, so let me tell y'all what's in it. It is intense. Oh my goodness. It has tobacco leaf, honey, iris, sandalwood, amber, musk, incense, rose, and hay. So this is a very spicy, deep, intense scent. Shergie is. This is one of those in Fragcom that's very talked about. You know, like Serge Lutens, there's two that people talk about, Un Bois Vanille and Shergie. Those are the top two that people really talk about in reference to Serge Lutens. It is very spicy. But when I bought it, it was, getting springtime. It was just too much. This is definitely cold weather. This Shergie is definitely a cold weather. It's got to be where, 40s and lower, where you're going to wear this. Because this is like deep and dark and it's intense. So I have to wait to wear this one until it gets really much colder. Yes, the juice is as dark as it is. Now this one is one of Coco's favorites. And we talked about this in my Mugler variety. So what it has is, so let's just talk about it right quick. I'm not going to go deep into it because I just talked about it. This is Aura by Mugler. And this is a vanilla, green vanilla. And this is not for everybody. I would not suggest anybody blind buy Aura like my crazy ass. But I like it. It has rhubarb in it. It has a little lime. It has lang lang. It's got this pear note. It's got the vanilla. For some reason, it comes off minty, but there is no mint in the actual note breakdown. But it comes off a little minty on the skin. And as it dries down, it just becomes this beautiful. I don't even know how to explain it, or you can't really explain. But I will say this is kind of intriguing because it's so different. So it's a little intriguing little vibe. And I would say it's kind of soothing because it has that green vanilla note. Because it's not like it's like almost like a grassy note. So yeah, and that's why I can't wait to wear it when it gets cooler out, because I've worn it in warm, kind of warm weather, and it was pretty then. So I can't imagine what it's going to be like then. Now this one right here, Santal Cardamom, right here. We talked about this during my Maison Lancome. So I'm not going to go deep into her. But this also has bergamot, mandarin orange, pink pepper, cardamom, neroli, orange blossom. It's a really nice sandalwood based creamy fragrance. Very unisex. It's like right in the middle. It's not too feminine. It's not too masculine. It's got leather, patchouli, vanilla. It's just this is like one of those fragrances, even though it's Santal cardamom and it's expensive, but it really has an everyday kind of vibe to it. It really has that you could wear this every day. People would be like, this could be like one of those signature scents for people who aren't into like really florals, or somebody who's not into like the sexier spicy things, but wants something that kind of stands out but speaks for them. This is the kind of signature scent you would want, because it's not too much of anything. It's not too masculine, it's not too feminine, it doesn't have a whole lot of florals in it, it's not too sweet, it's not too spicy. It's just this really nice, breezy, kind of classic kind of vibe that you could wear every day. So that's Santal Cardamom. Okay, next up is Precious Oud by Manse. All right, Precious Oud by Manse. I've only talked about this a couple of times after I got it. Now, the thing with this one is it's got bergamot. Which one? Oh, did you get Santal Cardamom? Bergamot, oud, leather, and whiskey is the top notes. Then it has rose, magnolia, violet, tiramisu, and patchouli on the mid and the heart. And then it's got cedar, sandalwood, vanilla, amber, and oak moss. I'll get to that in a second, Michelle. Okay. If you like to smell like booze sometimes, this is the one, because the whiskey the whiskey is the business in this one. Now, I wouldn't suggest wearing it to work, because you will smell like you just took a shot. But it's really pretty, and then as it dries down, it has the sweetness from that tiramisu and the vanilla, and the oud is still there, but it's not a hard oud to wear. You really have to try this one, because on me, at first I didn't think I was gonna like it, and I was like, I don't know if I like it. But then after I wore it a couple of times, it really wore on. And let me say, very amouage like, because this is definitely something you need to wear a couple of times to really see, okay, do I like it? And since it's been sitting here, sometimes, once you open up a fragrance and had it for a little while, that actually helps it to like develop. But yeah, I really like it. But it leans semi-masculine, but not so much that you can't wear it. This is like, okay, so this is like when you going out with your guy and y'all going to a sports thing and you want to like be part of that, or going to the cigar bar or something, or going out drinking whiskey or everything. This is what you would wear with that. So you're like a little more playful, just a little more like, I'm still sexy, but I'm like leaning into who you are. Okay. Next up is Amber Fever. And I love this damn thing. Now for me, this is This is okay. This is the best thing close to Baccarat Rouge 540 that I can wear. Like Baccarat Rouge 540, we know stinks on me. All the other ones, Instant Crush, all of them, I didn't like them. Those are like the dupes that I had of it. And to be quite honest, it wasn't like I was looking for a dupe, but I saw Amber Fever. I love me some Amber. I said, well, let's just try it. And so what they said was it was like Instant Crush, but had more, but was sweeter, had more amber in it, which is what I needed because Instant Crush smelled just too masculine on my skin. It smelled like I had hugged a guy and I had his fragrance on me. Well, Amber Fever does not smell like that. Amber Fever is whiskey, tonka bean, hazelnut, and caramel. Oh, man. Then it has rose, Indian jasmine, and violet, oak moss, teak wood, white musk, and amber. So now I will say the whiskey in this one isn't as strong as the one in Precious Oud. It plays a little boozy. This one is boozy, but not as strong as Precious Oud. I'm telling you, this is very similar to Baccarat Rouge 540, but on me it smells much better. It doesn't have like the spiciness like the saffron of Baccarat Rouge 540, but what it does have is it has this sweetness to it. It smells really pretty on me. I love Amber Fever. I could bathe in this. I could really bathe in this. And this is like one of those things that's very stylish. It gives you'll stand out because you're gonna smell a little different than everybody. I just really, yep, Amber Fever. You see how I ended that? Yep, Amber Fever. Okay. Now we're going with a classic that I finally got back into my little fold. We get going with a classic. Now, for the people who know the story, this is my first big girl fragrance that I ever bought. I haven't had it in my possession since the mid 90s. That was the last time I wore this. And that is Coco by Chanel, Eau de Parfum. So this is Coco. This is classic. You know, you can't go wrong. I mean, you know, Chanel. You got to have at least one Chanel in your stuff. I want to try some more Elena Exclusives, but now let's talk about this one. This is coriander, mandarin orange, peach, jasmine, and Bulgarian rose. Middle notes are mimosa, cloves, orange blossom, and rose, and then it has lavender, amber, sandalwood. Now I remember getting this, and this was my signature for some years. My signature scents when I was young was Coco, Fendi, Poison, and Obsession. If I wasn't a like heavyweight fragrance chick, I don't know, I was heavyweight 90s baby. You couldn't tell me nothing. You smell me coming down the damn street. Okay, so anyway, but this brings back memories because I remember going to the fragrance counter and the lady was like this, and I paid back in 1984, it was for the small bottle because I couldn't afford the big bottle. Baby, I was big fragrance sis. So yes, but Coco, everybody's wearing Paris, smelling all nice and girly, and I was smelling like femme fatale when I was a kid. So this is very femme fatale. Let me get that out. Coco is a very femme fatale kind of vibe. She's very sensual. It's just a very, with that spicy, with the cloves and everything. It's just a very femme fatale. You know, Coco, this is femme fatale. And that's exactly who I thought I was when I wore it when I was young. You couldn't tell me shit. I'm just being real. You couldn't tell me a damn thing. I was like, I'm wearing Coco. Okay. Well, my Coco gonna be on this one because she got it too now. This is Van Cleef and Arpels Bois d'Or. I didn't know this thing was going to be as good as it is. I had no clue it was going to be this good. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is black pepper and mineral notes on the top with cedar, vanilla, tobacco, and almond. Base notes are tonka bean, musk, and teak wood. Now, of course, we know this is another Oriental. This is an Oriental woody. This surprised me though, y'all. This is so nice. It's got this sweetness to it. No, The almond is, Dion, is it's not super noticeable. This is so fantastic. I'm telling y'all, I did not expect this to be as good as it is. Oh my goodness, this thing is so good. It's kind of got the seductiveness to it. That's all I got. That's all I got. No, for real, for real. It's very cultured. You could, this is a definitely, first off, look at this black ass bottle. This black ass bottle, child. This is so beautiful. Now this is very elegant. It has an elegance to it, but it is very mm, ooh, it's so sweet. It's so beautiful. And yes, the almond is prominent because now I'm just smelling it. Yes, because I can smell the almond, and I love the smell of almond. So this is bois d'or. I gotta straighten up my fragrances. Okay, patchouli Eratique. Wrong one. Patchouli Lancome. Few notes. This only has like 4 notes to it, which is, or 3 notes. The 3 notes, yeah. It's patchouli, patchouli. Let me get it right. Vetiver and sage. That's what it is. Patchouli, vetiver, and sage. But it has a chocolatiness to it. So it's not like that hippie patchouli. It's very much has like this chocolatey vibe to it. The sage and the vetiver play really well with the patchouli to make a very well-rounded, very chocolatey, very, what's the word I'm looking for? Tasteful kind of patchouli. This is a tasteful patchouli that if you are not, if you like, I want to get a patchouli, but you like, but I don't want to smell like patchouli. This is that one. It's a very tasteful, it's a very sublime patchouli. I need to put these all in my database. I got all this stuff on the bottom. I ain't put none of this shit in my database. Yeah. I am thinking about getting rid of some stuff too, though. I was looking at stuff like, I don't even read this stuff. Why do I still have it? I don't know. I gotta figure it out. Now this one. Oh, you're right. Okay, see, yeah. The Ruthless Countess Dorothea by Penhaligon's. So I really wanted to try Penhaligon's, and I went back and forth with a bunch of them. And some about these just, so this one has bergamot, ginger, and Chinese cinnamon in the beginning. Then it has beeswax, clary sage, and mate, which is a tea. And then it has cashmere and vanilla and white wine. This, of course, is an oriental vanilla. Yes, I'm putting this on the decant list. I think I've put it on. I got to update everything. Now, the Ruthless Countess is one of those ones that I had to get with. And the first time I put her on, I was like, oh, I don't know if I like her, y'all. But once I sat there and wore her a couple of times and let her dry down and really got with her, she is the Ruthless Countess. She's very spicy, very, it's not about, it ain't no florals in this baby. Ain't no florals in it. It's a very vanilla, it's a very spicy fragrance. And then that white wine, and I'm gonna tell you, the beeswax give it a slight kind of honey scent to it, and then the white wine gives it a slight booziness to it. Like, this is like the Ruthless Countess. She wasn't them ones who, like, at the end of the day, she has her glass of red wine. They should have put red wine as far as I'm concerned. But she has her little tip. She tips her little glass of wine while she looking over at folks and talking shit. That's what the Ruthless Countess is. The Ruthless Countess is that chick who sits there and she got all the business on everybody, and she just be like, yeah, girl, and when people be coming in acting like they're all that, but the Ruthless Countess know their secrets. She ain't gonna tell their secrets, but she's just gonna be giving that side eye like, bitch, quit lying. That's what the Ruthless Countess is. She's that chick. She's sitting there like, oh, is that what we telling everybody today? That's what she looking like. All right, now, let me go into this one. This is Journey by Amouage. Now, do not blind buy this one. No. This has apricots, osmanthus, nutmeg, and cardamom on the top. It has jasmine and mimosa with honey and cedar, and you can smell the honey. Then it has tobacco, saffron, vanilla, cypriol, and musk. Now, this is not for everybody. This is not a blind buy. This takes a few times to wear. Amouage is one of those fragrance houses where you either just really love them right in the beginning, or you have to wear them a few times to really see, okay, catch everything about the fragrance. This at first I did not like. I'm not even gonna lie. I was like, oh shit, what the hell did I buy? But since I've had it and I've worn it, it has grown on me. It is one of those things that this is definitely for cold weather. This definitely speaks on being, this is like one of those fragrances, like if I'm like just chilling and I want to feel comfortable and I'm reading a book. This is like reading a book fragrance. This isn't like, oh, I'm going out trying to be sexy or anything. This is intellectual. This is an intellectual fragrance. This is, when you're reading your books, when you're going out, going to the bookstore, which we don't have bookstores anymore, or you're going to like a lecture or anything and you're wearing like a turtleneck and you wear this, because you are giving off intellectual vibes. That's what you're giving off, intellectual vibes. The honey is there, the osmanthus is there, because it has a slight vibe towards Sunshine Woman, but it's just a more wintry, more cold weather scent that it has, and it's more of an intellectual. It's more of a glass wearing girls. Since I wear these glasses. All right, next up is Santal Royal by Guerlain. Oriental woody, because what is fall and winter without a lot of Orientals? It just is what it is. All right, so this is sandalwood, leather, oud, neroli, cinnamon, rose, amber, and musk. The oud is not skanky. The rose and the oud play really well together. It's got a little leathery note to it. It is a boss chicks fragrance, not a boss girl, not a boss babe. She's a chick. She's a lady. She's a boss woman. You coming in bossing, when you coming in to handle your business, when you about to be like you got to handle these people. You got you got to handle your your employees that are under you. You come in smelling like this because they know she ain't about to take no shit today. I love the smell on a man because it has that oud. It's got this little oud vibe to it. It's got the sandalwood and the leather, so it's kind of it's really good. It's really, really good. Just really like it. Just really like it. Oh shoot, I'm almost done. Alien Essence Absolute. The juice says it all. This is the best alien flanker. This is the best. This is amber. It is a little jasmine. It's very vanilla. This is the best alien flanker. To me, it's the sexiest one. I know everybody be like, Alien's so sexy. I'm not here to say that, but it's got the black vanilla. It's got the incense, the white amber, cashmere. This is sexy, baby. This is one of those sexy vanilla ambery vibes that when you wearing it, you know what? I'm the sexiest hoe up in here. Okay, you're not the sexiest hoe, but you're the sexiest woman in there. This is definitely sexy. This is sensual. This is seductive. This is definitely seductive. Baby, if you going someplace and you planning on, and especially as a single woman, if you're going someplace and you trying to pull some folks and you want to pull people to you, and where they like, whoa, who was this? Alien Essence Absolute. Okay. Rose all day. I wish I could get Alien Liqueur. This is apple crisp. This is plum, dark rose, tonka bean, brown sugar. I'm not sure. If you want to smell like an apple crisp baby, this smells like apple. This like smells like an apple dessert. I said no, it's called rose all day. Hi, Winter Michelle. I know they say it's rose all day. I don't care about the rose in this. This is strictly about the sweet apple, crispy cinnamon plum little vibe. This damn thing smells so good. I'm trying to say, oh, I was supposed to be putting this on my decant list. I am gonna put this on so y'all can try it. It is, and this is one of those things you can't put on too much because it's got that stainless steel accord in it, so it can go south on you if you do it wrong. But baby, if you want to smell edible, rose all day. Rose all day. Now, this one right here is After 5 event. If this was a regular year, Christmas parties, those decadent Christmas parties, New Year's Eve, where you're going to be doing your straight after 5. You about to roll out in your red bottoms if you wear them. You're going to have on your little black dress. You're going to have on all of that. You're going to be coming out like your hair is going to be your hair is going to be here. Your nails are perfect. Your makeup, your face is everything is in line. And then you're going to be wearing MFK's Grand Soir. Now, y'all know I don't like Baccarat Rouge 540. But I love Grand Soir. Oh, if you want a vanilla amber vibe, baby, come with this right here. Honey, 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 you are going to stun them. You stunting the hoes. Stunting the hose. That's all I'm gonna say. This has lavender, benzoin, tonka, vanilla, and amber. This is just stunting on the hoes. Stunting on them hoes. That's all I'm saying. You're just gonna be looking at this bitch. What? And this is, I think this is it. Oh, I'm gonna throw this one in. Nope, I'm gonna do something before this one, because I forgot about this one. So let's get this one in before I do this one. I forgot about this one, and I don't know how I did that. If you need a bubblegum tuberose in your life for this, because I got this late too. Velvet Vanilla by Manse. So this is your bubblegummy tuberose. You know what I'm saying? This is mandarin orange, angelica pear. Hi, Southern Tea Time. I think you're new. Welcome. Pink pepper and black currant with a little rose, jasmine, neroli, and tuberose, vanilla, and white musk on the bottom. This is a bubblegum tuberose for your ass, but it's still pretty. I personally prefer a creamy tuberose. That's my style, but I still have a love for a nice bubblegummy tuberose. And this is a bubblegummy tuberose, but it's long lasting. Baby, you put this on, you're gonna be smelling this for the next 3 weeks. I'm just telling you. Man, Sarah don't play. And so you're gonna have this beautiful bubblegummy tuberose with the vanilla. It's gonna be this sweet bubblegummy tuberose. Boom. Boom. All right, now here is the last one. Blame this one on Dr. Rose too. This is the last one. And this bitch took me out. This one right here is not playing with me. It was like, oh, okay. Now I'm gonna have to wear her a few more times because I still, I'm still learning it and everything because I just got it. Mm, mm, mm. Y'all do know this is part one of this. You know there will be other ones. I'll probably do this again in January with some newer ones because by then I'll have a whole new list of shit. Okay, this is Nishane's Ani. This has become sexy. This right here, OMG. Okay. Now, Rose was like, you have to have this. And I was like, here she go again. I'm just being honest. I was just like, here she goes again with you gotta have it. And it's always something I was like, what? No. And the problem is Rose is usually right. That's why it be irritating me. Because normally when she says, I'll be like, damn it, she was right. But anyway, let me just tell you about Ani. So it has bergamot, green nose, ginger, and pink pepper. It has black currant, Turkish rose, and cardamom. Base notes are patchouli, cedar, vanilla, benzoin, ambergris, musk, and sandalwood. Now, everybody talks about it like this is wonderful vanilla. I'll be honest with you, I don't really get all of that vanilla, but what I get is a sexy motherfucker. That's what I get. I get a sexy motherfucker. This thing is so, and she ain't cheap. Let me tell you, Nishani is not cheap, but she's worth it. This is one of those ones that if you want, you want to splurge on a really just glorious bottle of perfume. You're not like me crazy and shit and have all these perfumes, but you want to have something that like when you step out the door and you smell sexy and you feel the confidence of this beautiful fragrance on you, and you just want to have it for special occasions. You're not going to wear this all the time. You're not going to wear her all the time, but you want, and you're like, this is going to be my splurge. I'm treating myself. Nishani Ani is one of those that you can do that with and be very happy with yourself because it just smells so pretty. I mean, I was like wearing it. I was like, oh my God. Matter of fact, let me just put it on because I ain't got it on. She's talking about get out of my journey. I know what she's talking about. And it does not smell like donkey pee. Damn it, I'm back in love with this sexy motherfucker. Oh, goodness. This thing is so good. It's one of those things I put it on. I just be like, ah. So it has a slight citrusy with the bergamot. So let me tell you, the bergamot comes out like very citrusy. It's got a little slight citrusy vibe to it, but then it's got this like spiciness with the ginger, and it's got the pepper in it. Oh, and the black currant. It smells so good, y'all. It smells so good. Oh my God, I'm in love. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm in love with this fragrance. I'm for real in love. I'm so in love with it. I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna put this on the decant list. I don't think I want to share her at all. Sorry. She might not make it on there. I'm just being honest. Because a lot of times I share on the decant list, mainly not only to like, to buy new fragrances, but also so that, I feel like, y'all ain't blind buying like I do. I don't want y'all blind buying off of my stuff all the time. That's why I do this, so, but this, I don't know, y'all. I don't know if I could share her with y'all because she's so good. Okay. That is all of them for right now. That's my fall, cool weather. These are all my new ones. I have a few more coming already, I think. Yeah, I probably have some more coming. So we'll do this again eventually. About January, after I do my whole collection. Collection only comes up in December. Just in case y'all know, I never do my collections until December. So December will be collection. I think we're going to wind up splitting this. Yeah, was it a lot of niche? Oh, it was a lot of niche tonight. It was. Um, I will be splitting up my collection from. There were like two you don't need. Okay, well, at least there were a couple that you didn't need. Now, so let me just rank some of these. Let me just do a quick ranking. I'll give y'all, because it's 30 of them that I pulled out. I'm going to give y'all a 10 that is just like, bitch, yes. Bitch, yes. Okay, so I'm going to give you the bitch, yes 10. The bitch, yes 10. Before I go, so somebody don't ask me, which one? Let me give y'all the bitch, yes 10. Let me look at my list again. Let me give y'all the bitch yes 10 out of this. Okay, let's go for it. Now, of course, the list has to have where my boo at. This is Love Don't Be, this is Dancing Roses. Dancing Roses. Guys to have some dancing roses in your life. So there's Dancing Roses. Now, of course, Rose All Day is on the bitch yes list. Mm. Yes, you guys to have that one. Yes. Next up is Kilian. So Kilian's Playing with the Devil is on that list. Van Cleef and Arpels Bois d'Or. Okay, my bad. I was just getting all excited about it. Okay, where else am I going? Okay. Erin's Evening Rose. How many am I at? 5 now. Erin's Evening Rose. Yes. Oh. Manse's Precious. I'm sorry, Amber Fever. Yep. Tom Ford's Jasmine Rouge. Yes. Okay. I'm not gonna say Essence Absolute because that's a hard one to get hold of. So I'm not gonna. Rose, do you have any more left? Because the only person I know you can get it from is Rose right now. So if Rose has some Essence Absolute, Alien Essence Absolute, that's where you got to go to get it. That, and then okay, that. Oh, my bad. The Ruthless Countess Dorothea. Yep, she one of them. She's in that group. My Ruthless Countess. Yeah, she makes me so happy. And where's it at? Of my Santals, I'm going to say Santal Royal is the one because this is just like my bossy ass boss broad, my boss broad fragrance. And then of course, I don't know where I'm at on this list, so we're just gonna go with the 10. I think I'm saying 10. I don't know. We'll just go. Yep, nope. The Ruthless made the cut. Of course, Grand Soir. MFK's Grand Soir. And finally, Ani. So those are all, that's my tops. That's my tops of all these. It was 30 something. It might have been like 31, 32 at the end of the day. I think it was 32 that we wound up doing. So it's like 32 of them. So out of 32, those are the tops of the tops of the tops. Right, the bitch yes 10. I could do that. The bitch yes. This is the bitch yes 10. Oh yeah, Grand Soir had to be in the top. So yes, we have done them all. They are wonderful. I've got on my blue light filter glasses. I'm feeling very, I am very feeling, yes, I'm feeling very, you know, uh, whatever I'm gonna say. The bitch yes. Y'all have to remind me of shit because you know I say stuff and forget it. Like the next day. Be like, I said bitch yes. Right, the girl, right, girl, hell no. There's about to be something because I gotta get rid of some stuff. So, it's a few of them that I got to get rid of. Yeah. Okay. So that is it for tonight. Thank y'all so much for hanging out. We got through it. We did them all. If you, and like I said, I will come back on. We will have decant night, and I'll talk about the ones that I'm adding to the decant list. Some of them are already on there, but I'll do a whole night of why things are on the decant list and why you need to try them. Because I got some more that I ain't told y'all about lately. Okay. All right. See y'all later. Y'all have a great night.